Boris, just speaking about agriculture, because I'm trying to remember that, I really want to make a video on this. I think it's a hilarious, like, it's just pure manipulation. But do you know about the instance where Muhammad like took this guy's like 60 acres of farmland and like promised him like a place in paradise? So he's taken this guy, he outright like took this guy's farmland and said, "Oh, I have guaranteed a place for you in Jannah, in heaven." And this poor guy told his wife, "I gave my farm to Muhammad because he's guaranteed us a place in heaven." And she was like,
"Good.
Yeah, okay then." And they lost their whole livelihood.
What an idiot. What an idiot. You know, this, no, I actually didn't know about this one, but you know, this reminds...
on the back of this, sorry, a verse of the Quran came down, so I will find that for next time.
That's very interesting. Yeah, you got to do this. This is hilarious. This is comedy gold. This reminds me of a quote from, or a little excerpt from *Sapiens*, Yuval Harari's book. He said, "You can't convince a chimpanzee to give me his one banana and say that I'll give you a dozen bananas. You can't do that. A chimpanzee will rip your head off. Fair enough, because it's more rational and basic and rational. But you can certainly convince a human that do this and this and this today. Give me all your money today, and then you're gonna have it tomorrow." And only humans can be fooled like that. Isn't that amazing?
Exactly. And honestly, that farm sounded lit. Like this guy had it made. What are you thinking? Giving it all over to this imaginary real estate in heaven. Oh my word. But yeah, again, just shows you the human mind when it hadn't obviously evolved to the extent where we are now. We're so hell-bent, for lack of a better word, on reaching heaven. But yeah, all of that plays into the thing so much. Who else would listen to Muhammad? It's the same exact logic as when Muhammad said, "Oh, the best of the Muslims is the one who goes into battle without his armor." And the guy gave his armor to Muhammad to double up.
Oh yeah.
How are you
about that? Bravery.
This man's,
that's a hilarious one. Not only just that, you can actually look it up, Bravery of Prophet Muhammad Har Sultan, and you'll find the video with all the references. But also at the Battle of Uhud, he actually hid under dead bodies, under carcasses, and he pretended to be dead.
And when people were happy, exclaiming he's still alive, he's like, "Shut up, mate."
Yeah, he's like, "Shut up, shush." Look, search for Bravery of Prophet Muhammad Har Sultan, and then in Urdu it's even funnier. You can find that. It's hilarious.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, Nuri. You didn't have to. I told you, you don't have to feel guilty.
You have a Muhammad style of manipulation, mate. It works.
Muhammad did. Muhammad had his own PayPal as well. He said, "Hey, you come to me for all the." There's a Quranic verse that came for it, and then it was abrogated. So there you go. This is what you were talking about.
Well, then he just trades in lands for fake lands in heaven and pays jizya. So the guy's all right. Plus war booty. He's very much covered.
When Muhammad said, yeah, I think we'll make a detailed video. I think I have, maybe. But anyway, so there's times, so all these people used to come, yeah, you know, like, and obviously because people were concerned about it, like, should we put our left foot in first? Should we hold our dongle with our left hand or the right hand? Should we eat with the right hand first? Can we eat with the left hand or not?
Yes.
Should we wipe our bum with 2 stones or 3 stones?
3 stones. Gotta be odd. Gotta be odd.
So people started, you know, like really bugging Muhammad. So Muhammad said, okay. You know, like, I mean, I only have 24 hours in a day. Well, he probably didn't know that, but anyway, he said,
"I've also got to get around to doing all my 9 wives in one evening, so hurry this along, please."
Exactly.
Only got time for 1 bath, so hurry up.
So when it got out of control, he said, "Those who come to Muhammad, you know, you just come and ask for free advice," and then he imposed, like, okay, you need to put some money in the Baitul Mal or something. So then all of a sudden, everyone disappeared.
Well, probably if any word about the farmers that had been like, "Listen, mate, he completely ruined our harvest."
That farmer was an idiot,
isn't it?
you know, there's 2. So that guy who gave him his chainmail, I think whatever his name was, I forgot his name. That guy I thought was the biggest idiot in Islamic history. So at the Battle of Uhud, Muhammad is already wearing a chainmail, and he looks at this guy, and this guy asks him before he jumps in the enemy, in the battle. He says, "Oh dear Prophet, what is it that makes Allah the most happiest?" And Muhammad goes, "The one who prays 5 times a day? No. The one who fasts? No.
The one who gives the zakat?
No.
The one who sacrifices a goat for Eid?
No, 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 no,
The
no,
one who
no.
does
What?
Hajj?
No. What makes Allah happiest the most? The one who jumps in the battle without his chainmail.
How convenient,
Freaking
Prophet.
convenient. So Muhammad was already wearing one chainmail, and then he wore another one. Another one. So he had two.
Do you know what, Horace? There's something to be said about like the cowardice in that.
Yeah, what?
That's imagine right now what Zelensky is doing, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
imagine Prophet Muhammad trying to con his own follower, believer, that he's already conned and duped into actually ending his life, putting himself into enemy territory to get slaughtered, while this guy doubles up on armor. And here you have Zelensky in the middle of these Ukrainian streets saying, "I'm not going anywhere. They've offered me a plane ride out of here. I'll stay." And look at
Yeah.
Muhammad.
Yeah, yeah. This is in Ibn Hisham, and I've shown that in detail. So anyway, so whatever his name was, and so Muhammad, so that guy gave him his armor, and then he jumped in. No, there it is. He actually shared his name with me. This is it. Abu Harith, his name was. Look at this.
A poor Muppet.
Off Ben Harith. So I reckon he's the dumbest guy who ever lived. So
Honestly.
anyway, so
he
jumped,
puts the gullible in gullible, you know?
Yeah, so he gave his mail coat to Muhammad. So Muhammad ended up wearing two, and then he jumped in the battle, and then he died. What an idiot! So I thought he was the stupidest guy. I still reckon he still is. But the other guy that you mentioned earlier today, the one who gave his 50 acres of farmland to Muhammad, because okay,
at least he's alive. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. But he literally bought a castle in the air for a real thing. These are the classic
60
scams.
acres of land for some imaginary piece of land in heaven that he's never gonna get. Oof.
What an
You
idiot!
got played, brother. You got played hard.
So who is a bigger idiot? Is that him or?
Well, I just think the other guy, obviously, his life was on the line, so that was a very Muppet move. But at least the other guy survived to tell the tale. But even his wife, like,
I would rather die than be. I would rather die than be conned like that, and like that. That would be so embarrassing. This is the reason why I was watching a documentary. I think 60% of people, it's estimated, obviously, that 60% of scams actually go unreported because people are actually embarrassed of telling them. So it's a big thing.
Very true.
If you like these videos and want to support me in my activism, then you can support me on Patreon or PayPal. Stay free, everyone.